Okay, welcome back to the shop today. If you looked at my video a month or so ago, Tyler and I refinished my grandmother's old 5-leg table. And we took a little break from that, done a few other things, but he is now going to start refinishing the chairs. There's a set of 6 chairs. We've got a couple of them up here right now. And so Tyler's going to start taking the screws out, and we're going to take these the seats off. So go ahead and do that. On the bottom of the seat, there's a sticker that says Brumby Chair Company, established 1875. I may want to do a little research on that and get back with you on that. I do know the table's over 100 years old. It was from the 1890s, and it turned out great. When Tyler moves out one day soon, he'll be taking this with him. That will be his dining room set. So, all right, go ahead and stand that up there. I can see my grandmother had covered it with some plastic seat covers, but that board seems to be in still good shape. But we will be recovering the chairs later, put some new foam padding in, pick out some kind of upholstery for it. Tyler is going to start today with the stripping with some paint stripper, and then we will wipe them down. And a couple of them are a little loose, and we will check the joints out, put a little glue in, clamp them up, do some sanding, and we're going to refinish these with the General Finishes Java Gel Stain to match the table. And looking forward to getting this done. Okay, we got 3 of the chairs, the seats pulled out, and Tyler is now going to start putting the stripper on. He's already done a couple of sides, and we're just putting a little, I think it's what's a clean cut paint stripper. Okay, I think he's got the front finished there, so he's going to come over here right now, and because this side has been setting for a few minutes, and start scraping the old paint off. Now Tyler will move to the right a little bit, we can see what he's doing. There we go. Just using a putty knife to scrape off the paint stripper and the old finish on there. Nice and gooky. And when he gets through with that, we will come back with some mineral spirits and do a wipe down there. Okay, Tyler has scraped all the paint stripper off, and now he's going back and giving each of the chairs a nice little mineral spirits bath to wipe off the excess. And they're looking pretty good now. Stripped off all that old stain, and looking pretty good. He has 3 of the chairs completed. We will do the other 3 and then come back and do the next step, which will be doing some tightening of joints and some sanding. Okay, Tyler's been working hard. He's used the paint stripper, has all 6 chairs stripped, all the seats removed, and today he has been going through here, and each chair has 1 or 2, maybe 3 joints that need a little touch-up work. So we're putting in some Titebond glue, and he's brushing it into the joints, and then we'll clamp that up. He'll come back tomorrow, remove the clamps, and start the sanding process. Also, we started removing the upholstery from the seats, and that, of course, they were stapled on, but you can see where the original tacks were, where the original upholstery was put on there. They were still in there, probably made before staples. Scoot over a little, Tyler, so we can see what you're doing. And that one board is all need clamping on this chair. They were still in very good shape. So let these dry overnight. Do a little sanding tomorrow. Well, Tyler has used the random orbital sander, got everything up to 220, and now he's having to do a little hand sanding. He's finishing up with a little 220, and we're ready to start putting some more of that Java gel stain on. Alright, it's a big finish day here. We're once again using General Finishes Java gel stain. It's what we use when we refinish the table. Tyler's putting on a nice thick coat. We're going to do 3 chairs at a time. And once that sets up for 10 minutes or so, we'll come back in and wipe it down. Okay, the Java gel stain has set up for about 10-15 minutes. Now Tyler's giving her a nice wipe down, and I'll tell you what, that looks pretty good. Bringing back some new life to these old chairs, table. Okay. Alright, it's time to put the final finish on. I don't normally do this, but we are using a spray can gloss poly, and Tyler is now putting some coats on there. We've got one done. This is our second one. I'm putting, I know, 2 coats on these things. We'll see if we need 3. He's already bought his upholster, and tomorrow we're going to upholster the seats. Alright, we're up here in the dining room today. Tyler is putting the batting and the upholstery on the seats. And we're just going around, one staple in each center, pulling it tight. Once that gets done, he'll go around and put more and more around until we get to the corners. Then we do a little tucking in the corners there. Okay, now Tyler is working on the last corner of the last seat here. We went around all the sides. Corners, I don't know. We're just doing our best little rendition of a hospital corner, I guess. Okay, Tyler's got the scissors again. Does a little excess trimming. Okay, Tyler's finishing up the trim work there, and let's see what this thing looks like. Hold it up here, Tyler. Alright, that's the pattern him and his girlfriend picked out. All 6 seats are done, except for one more little thing we want to do, and we're going to protect these a little bit. Alright, for a little protection, we bought a can of Scotch Guard, and now it's just a good time with that brand new upholstery to give them a little protection. Okay, back in the shop again today, and Tyler has been very busy putting the seats back on the chairs. And he's been doing a real good job with that, and I think the pattern they picked out really matches these very well. So he is tightening up the last chair right now, tightening up that seat, and then this project's going to be done. About got it, Tyler?
Yep, I got it.
Alright, let's have a seat here and try these things out. Very comfortable seats. These belong to my grandmother, Fanny Akins, along with her dining room table. It was a 5-leg table. If you hadn't seen that video, go look at my list and you'll see it. We restored that a while back. I know the table was from the 1890s, I'm pretty sure. These chairs had labels in it, and from the Brumby Chair Company in Marietta, Georgia, not too far from here. We've done a little stripping and sanding, tightening of the joints. We've refinished the seats, put them back on, and in about a month Tyler's going to move out of the house on us here. So he's taking this table and chairs with him, and and it's made it look really good, and I know my grandmother would be very proud of him. So good job, Tyler.
Thank you, Dad.
See you next time.